If you have ever spent a long day fighting the current in saltwater, you know that the last thing you want to deal with is a motor that feels like a dead weight when it is time to pack up. That is where this Riptide Fortrex really makes its presence felt. It is a beast of a machine, but the way it handles the heavy lifting is honestly impressive. The lift assist mechanism is not just some marketing fluff, it genuinely cuts the effort of stowing and deploying in half. When you are tired after a full day on the water, that little bit of mechanical help feels like a massive win. Now let's talk about the build. It is white, it is heavy, and it feels like it could survive a collision with a small island. The composite shaft is the real star here. It has that slight bit of flex to it, which is exactly what you want when you accidentally bump into a submerged rock or a piling. It just absorbs the energy rather than snapping. And for those who fish in rougher conditions, the breakaway bracket is a smart touch. If you hit something, it kicks out and resets itself without you having to scramble over the bow to fix it. It is one of those features you hope you never need, but you are incredibly glad it is there when things go sideways. The corrosion protection is another area where this thing shines. Saltwater is brutal on electronics and metal, but the way they have grit blasted and coated the lower unit shows they actually thought about the environment this is meant for. It is not just painted, it is armored. Then there is the digital maximizer. This is the secret sauce for anyone who hates cutting their trip short because the battery is dying. It manages the power draw so efficiently that you can stay out on the water significantly longer than you would with a standard motor. It is the difference between heading back at noon or staying until the sun goes down. Is it perfect? Well, nothing is. At 71 pounds, this is a substantial piece of gear. You are going to feel that weight when you are mounting it, and it definitely takes up a fair amount of real estate on the bow. It is not exactly a lightweight setup for a small skiff. Also, while the tiller control is reliable and intuitive, some might find themselves wishing for a bit more modern tech integration, like wireless remote options that come standard on some of the newer, pricier models. You are paying for raw, mechanical reliability here, not necessarily a screen full of gadgets. But look, if the priority is a motor that will not quit, handles the salt without turning into a pile of rust, and keeps the boat moving when the wind picks up, this is a serious contender. It is built for the kind of angler who values durability over bells and whistles. It is a workhorse, plain and simple. If you want something that you can bolt on and trust for years of hard use, this is likely going to be the one that stays on the boat while everything else gets replaced. It is a solid, dependable piece of engineering that does exactly what it promises, and in the world of marine gear, that is worth its weight in gold.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.